making sure that everything is coming up. So we're not going to start yet. We still have a couple minutes by our clock. So if you need to, go get a snack, go get something to drink, and
put your jammies on.
Put your ugly Christmas sweater on. You know, just join in on the fun. So just give us a couple.
Brent?
While we make sure everything is going live.
We seem to be on Facebook, Brent says.
We're on Facebook. Are we on YouTube? YouTube's a problem child. So we have had nothing but problems for 2 weeks with our YouTube account. So are we live on YouTube? It looks like we're live on YouTube. So we will get started in just a moment. So our links from our webpage work. Okay, if everybody is ready to go, I think all of our bugs are as worked out as they're going to be tonight.
It's 7 o'clock.
It is 7 o'clock on the dot, and we are very prompt people because at Joyful Connections, we do require promptness, so we should lead an example.
So if you're late, you have to have a reason.
You have to have a good reason, and you have to call us. So thank you guys so much for coming or joining tonight. It's such a different year. 2020 has been absolutely crazy. No fundraisers have been had by the vast majority of people in Ottawa County or agencies. So I'm Shana Strauss. I am the director of Joyful Connections, and I have Tammy Matthews, the program manager. And, this is the No Island, No Frenzy event of 2020. If you hear my dog, I'm sorry. She's 11 and a half, and she's just prancing around.
Wait till mine barks.
She has the best timing. But this event really is just encompassing everything that we didn't get to do this year as an agency. So normally we have, April showers with Mary's Blossom Shop in downtown Port Clinton. If you haven't been there, cute little shop, love it. Then normally we have in June, we have the Amazing Island Raise that we do as a joint fundraiser with the Ottawa County Family Advocacy Center. So we weren't able to do that one either this year. We had held out hope that we would, but clearly 2020 had other ideas. And then we weren't able to do our signature event, Family Frenzy, this October, which was very disappointing. But so that's where this kind of came from. It's like, what can we do? So not only is it a fundraiser, so again, donations, please. Donations make up almost 10% of our budget. Fundraisers make up like another 5 or 7%. So please feel free to donate. You can text NINF20 to 44321, or you can go right to our website, joyfulconnections.com. Right when that pops up, you will not only get the links to come and watch this live, which you guys are probably already watching it live, but then you can also donate right there. And we have different donation levels. So please just, if you're able to, feel free to donate what you can, because all of the dollars go to support Joyful Connections and keeping kids and their families connected. And it's important every day of the year, but we know how much more important it is around Christmas time. So, yes. So there are a couple different ways to donate.
Great. And my little elf over here just reminded me that if you are watching, I don't know if you can do this on YouTube, but on Facebook, you can share on your Facebook page that you are watching. So hopefully that will encourage some other people to watch it. He's good. He's really good.
Share away.
So should we tell him about the treasure hunt a little bit?
Oh, please do. That was so
all right. Fun. So about 5 days, about a week leading up to this event, we had given clues on our Facebook page and Instagram to lead you to 5 different small businesses throughout Ottawa County. As Shana and I like to say, it was difficult to pick 5. There are some great local businesses here in Ottawa County, but we tried to spread them out. We're such a big county, large county, that we wanted to spread those out. So based on the 3 clues each day, you had to find the location, the business. You had to take a picture of the frame that we had left with them, also make a purchase and send us that proof of purchase and a picture of the frame. So the first treasure hunt day was Village Creations in downtown Oak Harbor.
Love it.
Great little place. Yep. Antiques, consignment items, craft things. They even have a man cave where they have all these old tools, and it's just a fun place to walk around and check some things out. So I'm going to draw that winner right now, live. It's not fixed.
This part of the program is live.
Yeah. This is Josh Smith. Josh, thank you so much. I will either text or email, however you got in touch with us. I will be in touch, if not tomorrow, the beginning of next week, to get you that gift card. So thank you, Village Creations. We didn't ask a whole lot of our sponsors this year. We just wanted to get some foot traffic in the door. It's been a rough year. So thank you very much. I'll be in touch. And I think we're ready to go to our first segment. Yes? Are we ready? All right. So we are going to hear from two of our local celebrities. These local celebrities are retired Ottawa County Commissioner Jim Sass, who's also on our Joyful Connections Board of Directors, and soon to be retired Ottawa County Juvenile Court Judge Kathleen Giesler. So here they are.
All right. Well, here we are.
Yes, thanks, ladies. Here we are with Joyful Connections, and it's Christmas season. Judge, are you all ready for the Christmas season coming up?
No, I'm not, and I don't intend to be. Quite frankly, I think that this year it seems like it is actually something I'm noticing out in the community that a lot of people are starting to put up their decorations already. You know, they're kind of homebound, and they just want some kind of joy in their lives. You know, this is a different year, isn't it?
That's an understatement to say it's a different year, but have you sent your letter to Santa yet?
I don't know what I want. You know, there's so much coming my way with what happened to you a couple of years. Well, it was last year, wasn't it?
Well, it'll be 2 years. So
2 years already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
you mean as far as my retirement, you're not talking about anything else that I'm not.
I don't know
aware
anything more about you, but anyway.
And you have that faith in you, and good for you. You've earned it, and enjoy it. And I wish Ron well.
Oh, he'll be fine. I'm the one that I'm worried about. You know?
No, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. You'll enjoy it. But yeah, there's no question that the Christmas season this year is definitely different. And the whole season from March has been, the whole year has been crazy. I mean, the wearing of the masks, the everything you do is social distancing. It's really puts I don't know. It gives you something else to think about every time you do something. Is this the right thing to do or not?
Right.
So
exactly. Well, I am really glad though to be here doing this. You know, this year, I was really kind of looking forward to getting to say goodbye to so many people, and it just hasn't happened. So when Shayna came and talked to us about possibly doing a little bit of a different family type frenzy this year. I thought, how is that going to work? But I'm just really glad that I get to see you again. I get to see Shayna and Tammy and everybody else. And, it's, as I was indicating, I felt kind of bad that we didn't get to do Family Frenzy, because I think, how many years have we done that now?
Back since 2013, I believe. Is that right? 2013, that's a long time.
Yeah, it is. And we've had some great experiences.
The scariest part was that we kept getting invited back.
I know.
I was amazed. I was really, okay, sure, if you want us, we'll be happy to do it, because it was fun. It was always an experience, as far as you never knew for sure what was going to be said or what was going to happen.
Right.
And it was always a ball doing it. We thoroughly enjoyed doing it.
Yeah, but there were moments, were there not?
There were a few.
I wish that we could remember all of them. Yeah. Well, it's kind of sad that we don't get the opportunity this year to actually go through Family Frenzy, but I think we ought to take just a little walk down memory lane. What do you think about that?
I think that'd be good.
All right.
We have kind of scary what we might see, but.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. There's a bar association. I don't know, how long did it take for them to win?
I think they gave it a go every year that we did the frenzy, and eventually they won it last year.
That's right. They were great supporters all through the years
absolutely
of Joyful Connections.
But you get there's a lot of intelligence there with all those attorneys, and so they finally came through and won it. So good for them. Congratulations congratulations, and that was good to see.
Yeah, that was a great group. What else? Oh, there we go. Okay.
There's your favorite, Judge.
There's my favorite. I can't help it. If I've got to have one, it's them. They made it fun. And as I said, I'm still a little traumatized from some of those years.
That would do it. Yeah, that would do it. They were always very, very entertaining, and we even asked them to keep it kind of a PG-13 rendition of their what they were planning on doing last year, and they kind of did that.
Yeah,
they did the best they could, I guess.
They're very modest, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I can remember that dance, and I can't. It's one of those things that's etched in your brain, and I don't think it'll ever leave.
Yeah, but we're thrilled to have them as our first responders, and what the work they do in the community is incredible. We appreciate that, but they surely do know how to have a good time.
Absolutely. I'm just glad. Can we go back to that one for just a minute? I am just so glad, however, that I was not wearing my ugly Christmas sweater the night that. I've had the opportunity to be with the firefighters.
Well, that's a great sweater you got, Judge. That's I like the bows and the ribbons and everything. It is. You look great.
Take what does it say? Take the law into your own hands. Hug a judge. Hug a judge.
You can't go wrong there.
It's a good thing we're 6 feet apart, right?
We can do an elbow bump.
That's
maybe
right.
As close as we can get.
Let's move on. Oh, there they are again. And look at the hats. Look at everybody just had such a good time at Family Frenzy. It was always
the
a
hat
great night.
contest was always interesting. It was very, very creative. Some of the things that they would come up with, and it was always fun. It was hard to pick a winner sometimes too. I think for the crowd as far as the judge, because they all were.
I think that was Commodore Perry that year, wasn't it?
They were the winners.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's great. What else we got? Oh yeah, the ladies. They were good, and I think they won the first year they came out.
That's the beach bums or beach combers or something.
The beach nuts.
Beach nuts. Yeah, that's what it was. Beach nuts. Yeah. So yeah, they won. I think the first year they in it, they won it. But
now I got to say that's a bunch of good-looking people right there. I think that's just great. What else we got? Oh yeah, there's some O'Carver girls and the Ottawa County Noodleheads, and I don't look at the crazy hats.
Yeah,
there was some.
A lot of effort went into those hats.
Yeah.
So we'll hand it to them. It was a great fundraising tool to generate some funds for Joyful Connections, as far as with the hat contest. So that
absolutely
that was great. That was always interesting.
It was a good event, and obviously it was to raise funds. So I don't know if you want to say anything about that.
Well, I can. Are you going to Can you put that on the screen? Right here on the screen is how you can make a donation to Joyful Connections. You can text NINF20 to 443211 or visit joyfulconnections.com. And we certainly would encourage you to support Joyful Connections. This year has been a tough year as far as with the donations because of the pandemic we're dealing with, and we're asking you to reach out and help us out this holiday season, and be supportive of Joyful Connections. With any donations you can make, would certainly be appreciated. So thank you for that. Oh, there you go. Judge, you're retiring.
Yeah.
And I believe February 8th is your last day.
Yep.
Ottawa County's been tremendously blessed to have you as their probate juvenile court judge. The families in Ottawa County have been have done well with your leadership, and I was proud to be part of for 12 years your term in the courthouse, and I attended you were recognized by the state of Ohio for some of the special dockets that you put together. And I was honored to be a part of that. One time we went down for an award that you received. But sincerely, on behalf of all the residents of Ottawa County, I would say thank you for what you've done for the families of Ottawa County. It is truly, and your successor has some very, very big shoes to fill. And I obviously wish him well. But
absolutely.
And I wish you well as you go on a new venture in your life, a new chapter.
Whatever that may look like. Thank you so much, Jim. I really appreciate that. I am going to miss everybody here in Ottawa County. They have been so good to me through all the years. I truly am blessed, and so thank you very much. And I'm going to move it on because I'm going to and I'll be able to talk in a moment. So let's go back to Tammy and Sheena.
All right. So a little walk down memory lane there for Judge and Jim. They've been with it since the inception. So I just have my fingers crossed that we can all be together next fall in person for Family Frenzy. We'll just have to find some new MCs, but hopefully we can all be together.
Oh, absolutely. And again, if you guys are able to donate tonight, please remember to text NINF20 to 44321 or go to joyfulconnections.com. If you're not comfortable donating by your phone or online, please feel free just to send a donation in. We, whatever makes you comfortable. So do we have another treasure hunt?
We do. Day number 2, we went, so first day, Oak Harbor, second day out to Marblehead, a place, I say this as an aside, I visited all 5 places and much to my husband's dismay.
For you.
I know. I bought something at each place. So, honey, I'm sorry. Anyways, I was supporting small business. So the second day was Marblehead Soap Company. Awesome place. Lots of body products for humans and canines alike. Lots of other things. So I'm going to go ahead and draw for that Marblehead Soap Company. Here are all those papers. Abby Gilbert. So Abby, I will be in touch. So congratulations to Abby. Thank you so much, Marblehead Soap Company. 2 $10 gift certificates to you. So that's fantastic. And thank you. Sheena, you want to share a little bio of our next celebrity segment?
Absolutely. So we have musical guest stars tonight, Miss Kitty and the Litter. Miss Kitty and the Litter, they were formed in 2015 by the husband and wife duo, Jacqueline and Rob Zajac. Since their inception, they have added guitarist Corey Salt and percussionist Jonathan Head. Miss Kitty and her litter have enjoyed playing around Ottawa County ever since. A career highlight includes being voted Best Band in Ottawa County twice in the Beacon's Best of the Best competition. Recently departed Corey has made way for the introduction of local guitar player Spencer Eller to join the band, and he plans to hit the ground running coming this spring.
Fantastic. Well, as we've said in both these live segments, it's been a rough year for everyone. Really encouraging you all to get out and shop small businesses. But also our local talent has been impacted by this pandemic. Lots of bars and restaurants were closed for several months, no live entertainment. So we wanted to partner with a local musician, and this is actually a group. This is Miss Kitty and the Litter, and they're bringing you a few musical numbers tonight. And we're going to start with that first one.
So many songs about rainbows, and what's on the other side. Rainbows are visions, but only illusions, and rainbows have nothing to hide. And so we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're all wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish was made to be answered? Wished on the morning star. Somebody thought of that, and someone believed it, and look what it's done so far. what's so amazing that keeps us stargazing. I know you think we might see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us wonder it's them, and know that it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep? And have you heard the voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that calls the young sailor? The voice may be one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore something that I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Oh, da dee da da da, da dee da da da.
All right, great performance by Miss Kitty and the Litter. I want to give a special shout out to Kermit the Frog. Those of you that used to watch the Muppet Show, that was a great, great Kermit the Frog song. So thank you so much. That was fantastic.
Absolutely. And it was so much fun having them do that song. And then they have a Christmas song just a little bit later in the show, and they're just so talented. So we absolutely love them. Again, if you guys feel compelled to donate, please text NINF20 to 44321, or you can go to joyfulconnections.com. Do we have another treasure hunt winner?
But I do want to say we do have our first donation that came in. And it's an anonymous donation, but we do have our first donation. So
thank you so much.
Exciting stuff. So yes, day number 3, we went to the west side of the county. I'm so bad with directions.
Just remember, it's a big whale.
I know it's a whale, but I still can't tell east and west. Oh, now I can't unsee that. Anyways, so day number 3 was Christie's Corner Cafe, which is in Elmore. Delicious coffee, which I actually spilled all over my car that day, but that's another story. Great breakfast and lunch. They have ice cream in the summer, and it is a place that hires and works with people with developmental disabilities. So great place if you're in the Elmore area. Lots of stores out there too to check out. But I'm going to draw that winner right now. And this place, they had the most entries. So, all right. This is Connie Wax. Connie Wax, you have won a gift certificate and I think something else. I have to look in the bag she gave me. From Christie's Corner Cafe, I will be in touch probably the beginning of next week to get that certificate to you. So thank you. All right, time for a little bit more of Judge and Jim. Those of you that have been to Family Frenzy know that Judge and Jim have been our MCs, I think they said since 2013. So they're always the question askers. This time, we wanted them to be the question answerers, throw things up or mess things up a little bit because it's 2020. So we came up with some Christmas trivia. We thought it was kind of easy, but then again, when you're in front of an audience, it's hard to answer questions. So we are going to see right now how they did.
Okay, are you guys ready for some trivia?
I feel I'm real competitive.
Okay, here we go.
Well, I know normally you guys are the ones, asking the questions, so I thought it'd be really fun if you guys were the ones answering them now. So
That'd be a little embarrassing.
This will be entertaining, to say the least.
it's all about Christmas, so it should be easy. I knew most of them. So I didn't know all of them. But
Thinking fast, right?
yes, so you guys will just, I'll ask the questions and you guys will just write your answer on the board and show it. So question number 1. In the song Frosty the Snowman, what made Frosty come to life? In the song Frosty the Snowman.
How does it go?
I'm not gonna sing, but, can you repeat the question, please?
In the song Frosty the Snowman, what made Frosty come to life?
I can't believe it. All those years, I was thinking, well, just give me an answer. Just give me an answer.
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm not gonna let you, I know they always say, no hope scope, you know,
right.
I don't wanna look over this way.
All right.
Okay, turn it around. No, what made Frosty come to life was an old silk hat.
Okay.
All right. Well, I will never forget that again in my life.
I'd like to.
Question
I got a
number
feeling these are going to be hard.
Yeah.
Question number 2. What Christmas carol does the Peanuts gang sing at the end of A Charlie Brown Christmas?
Charlie Brown Christmas, let's see.
I will say these were rated from like easy to very hard, and so far we've had easy and kind of hard.
This is going downhill
Christmas
really
Carol?
fast.
It's a Christmas carol. It's one you would possibly sing in
That
church.
takes that one away.
Maybe has the word angels in it. That might be singing. Okay, answers. Hark the herald angels sing. Okay. Well, so Jim pulls ahead, I think, with 1 point.
You can pull ahead most of the game. I got a feeling.
Well, we're all in trouble if that's the case, believe me.
Okay, the next one. We're going back to a Christmas, I think it is, we're going back to a Christmas classic, A Christmas Carol. So in Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, what was Mr. Scrooge's first name? I think we got a winner here.
He does too. He's got it.
Answers. Ebenezer, okay.
All right.
Woo!
My only one that I was going to get right.
Well, you know, they say a blind hog roots up into their corn every once in a while, so.
Put that farmer talk.
Okay, question number 4. What beverage company has been using Santa Claus in its advertisement since 1931? It's a red can.
Oh, I shouldn't have given you that. You had it already, right?
Well, I think.
Okay, answers. Coca-Cola, yes.
Oh, I said Coca-Cola. He only said Coke. I think.
Well, now, come on, Judge.
That's 2 different things. Come on,
It did, it used to. What was it, back in the 90s?
That one he didn't.
Okay.
So you're the judge and the judge, right?
Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
I'm making the rules.
Okay, well, we'll make them as we go along.
Okay. Hey, well, that's how it works at Family Frenzy too, so. The last question in round 1. In a movie, A Christmas Story, what was the name of the next door neighbors whose dogs ate the Christmas turkey? I have never watched A Christmas Story, so I had no.
That's the one where the kid gets his tongue stuck in the hole.
I'm being told yes, it is, because I've never watched it.
Which I've never watched.
I've watched it.
In the movie A Christmas Story, what was the name of the next door neighbors whose dog ate the Christmas turkey?
First name, last name?
Last name. I can't even give a clues on this because I've never watched it. Okay, answers please. Smith, Morris. No, actually, you guys are really wrong, both of you. So hey, on the same field right there. The Bumpuses.
I was just gonna say that.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, that doesn't get you a point either.
Okay, and that was the end of round one. And round one, we have 3 points for Jim and 2 points for Judge. Oh, nope, sorry, our tabulated wrong. No, it's right, I'm being told.
All right, well, I'm not too far behind.
We got a barn burner going, Judge. We're pulling our ignorance here.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go on. Round two. The first question in round two. What Christmas decoration was originally made from strands of silver? Can decorate the tree with it. It was really big back in the 80s and 90s because I had to really make my parents stop using it.
What was it? Say it again.
What Christmas decoration was originally made from strands of silver? Okay, answers? Tinsel.
Oh.
Here, Judge, here it is.
I thought you remember those trees?
The-
And then you put your...
The foil trees.
Yeah, was that foil, and then you had your revolving light and it turned.
I mean,
Oh, man,
That's what I was told there. Okay, here's another one. What Bing Crosby song is the best-selling single ever? And there's a hint. I believe they made a movie about it.
That's your hint?
I just watched it for the first time last year. 1015 plays it once an hour, at least. Okay, answers.
I feel kind of low.
Jim is right. White Christmas.
Silver bells? Who did Silver Bells?
I think that was Burl
Well,
Ives.
this is really getting into it.
No? I think he sang it.
How about if I ask the questions, you say, hey, you don't know the answers, do you? Come here.
This is what you do when you know you're going to lose. You get people to stand in for you. Okay, men.
Okay.
All right. Okay, you're winning for me this time. Okay, which one are we on? Number. I got it. All right. In the TV special, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, what 3 words best describes the Grinch? Come on, Jim. Hey, these guys are working hard. They're looking, I can even feel the brain waves. My goodness. Okay.
Ready?
Gentlemen, stink, stank, stunk. All right, yay, we won.
You got a ringer in here for you, Judge.
Boy, I wouldn't have known that one either.
Ooh.
All right, we got 2 more, gentlemen. What's the score so far?
5 for Jim and 4 for
We
Judge.
got a barn burner going.
Oh, come on, you can do it. All right, I'm getting too excited now. What figure from English folklore came to be associated with Santa Claus? What figure from English folklore came to be associated with Santa Claus? I don't know if there's a hint or not. English folklore. Got it, Jim?
Oh, sure.
What you got? Let's see yours first. Beard, St. Nicholas. Boom, you're both wrong. Father Christmas. I would have got that one wrong too. I am so glad your husband is up there, Tammy.
I didn't write down Krampus.
Okay, one more in this round. Who played George Bailey in the Christmas classic, It's a Wonderful Life? Picture it. Yeah, your wife is right out in the audience, right? But she knows all things Christmas, so.
Think of the movie, I can see his face. I can't think of any of that.
I know when you see it on paper, oh yeah, that's easy, but it is very difficult to pull it out of your brain.
This might as well be some of that legal stuff you were talking about. As far as I'm concerned.
All right, gentlemen, let's see what you got. Jim's got Dean Martin, James Cagney, Jimmy Stewart.
I have the J right. Is that a tenth of a point?
All right, ladies, let's give them a round of applause. All right, very good. Thank you. Okay, do you want to go right into the bonus round? Okay, gentlemen, are you ready? What are their
Points doubled now or anything? Or?
5.3.
Okay, all right, here we go.
All right, and where do we stand?
I think 5, so 5 for Jim and 4 for Judge.
Okay, all right.
We're right in there.
You're going to do it for me. You're going to do it. Look at Jim saying, something just isn't fair here.
This is a fix going somewhere.
Right.
That's all right.
Okay, first question in the bonus round. For a recent holiday fad, what spy hides around the house reporting back to Santa on who has been naughty and nice? You probably have your grandchildren probably have those.
Somewhere on a shelf or somewhere.
Whatever. I bet you your little ones have these at their house.
They didn't tell me about it.
Molly doesn't have one of these yet?
Well, I don't know.
All right, are we ready? Elf on a Shelf. You're both right. Good job. Good job. That's right. I think there's an elf in many homes this year. Okay, next question. In the 1964 classic, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, what was the name of Rudolph's faithful elf companion?
Oh, 64. That's when the Browns won the NFL championship. I know this.
Look at this. Look at all of this trivia you have in your mind. Now put this answer down. You're still back on the Browns.
Oh yeah, you got me.
Yeah, you stopped at 64. In the 1964 classic, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, what was the name of Rudolph's faithful elf companion? I would have had no clue whatsoever. And if you get it, I might hug your husband. All right, ready? I think he's very close, Hermie. All right. Uh-huh. Oh, I'm sorry.
I wanted to be a dentist.
Who knows this stuff? Who knows this stuff? All right. Okay, Jim, you're doing good.
I'm trying, but I've got some pretty good competition here. I like the way it was before.
All right. And this last question kind of reminds me a little of Jim.
Uh-oh.
What much reviled Christmas edible is known for its long shelf life? Oh, you got that one, did you?
Well, you're hit very easy.
And what was my hint, Jim?
It reminds me of you. Or
And-
it reminds me of me. Whatever.
And what was your...
I was included.
That's right. And what was your answer? Yes, okay. Excellent, you guys. You both did really, really well. And so I think before Jim gets really mad at me, I'm going to turn it back over to Shada.
And we have a winner, and Jim came in at 15 points. Judge, with the help of her little elf friend, came in at 19 points. So, yay!
Nice. Well, Jim?
Oh my. All right. That was entertaining, I do have to say. So, and I'm guessing when you're the judge, you can make up any of your own rules.
Well, When she asked us if she could have a stand-in, what were we going to say? No, I mean, anything you want, Judge.
Yeah, whatever you say, Judge. It's all about you. So, but that was fun.
And let us put in the disclaimer that this was pre-recorded before Ottawa County went to a red county, so we maintained all social distancing requirements. So just putting that disclaimer
An
out.
audience member had his mask on, so
Absolutely.
it was good.
We've had several donations come in right now, so thank you to those. I don't have names right now because I'm not seeing it on my screen. But again, if you can donate, text NINF20 to 44321 or go to joyfulconnections.com.
We have 2 anonymous donations.
Ooh.
And then a shout out to Kristen Gerwin.
Oh,
So,
thanks, Kristen.
Thanks, Kristen. We appreciate it. Oh, it's great. All right. Are we ready for treasure hunt day number 4?
I think we are.
Okay.
One of my
Day
favorites.
number.
One of my favorites.
I know, but you can't win.
They really are, but such a small store and so much fun.
You can't win. You can't win. Not allowed to. So this is the only business that we selected that is in a gated community. I asked my 18-year-old what that meant, and she didn't know. I think most locals know. Gated from May through Labor Day is Lakeside. We were at Miss Mercedes. I actually got a text from my husband today to ask me why there were 2 charges to Miss Mercedes. Sorry.
Mine hasn't looked at the credit card yet. Don't
Oh,
worry.
yeah. Well, I used my debit card, so he saw.
No, he
Anyways,
did.
I digress. All right, here we go. And Miss Mercedes $25 gift card is Fran Rodstrom. I hope I said your last name correctly. Rodstrom, Fran Rodstrom. So Fran, I will be in touch. I have your cell phone number right here, and I'll be in touch how to get that gift certificate to you. So congratulations and thank you, Miss Mercedes in Lakeside. Let's see, where am I at? I lost where I was at. I guess we're back to Judge and Jim. One more time. No more trivia questions, I promise. We're just going to go back. They're going to share their final thoughts about their time hosting Family Frenzy and how they've been involved with Joyful Connections.
Well, thanks, guys. Well, Jim, this is kind of like the end of the story, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's been an eventful climb. It has been fun. The trivia contest I thought went well, and you definitely helped yourself out by getting a stand-in for
I was
you.
going to say, I've always figure out what's your second play.
Congratulations to on your win, but I wanted to make use of this dandy hat that I was able to be offered, so I wanted to keep it on. But absolutely, it's been a great since 2013. It was a great 6 years, 7 years, however that adds up to. We've met a lot of people, a lot of good people. People had a good sense of humor, but probably the most important thing was it was a way of generating support for Joyful Connections, and that is really the heart and soul of what we did. I think, because I think it did bring people together, and it was a successful fundraiser, and I thought it was kind of an out-of-the-box type fundraiser.
Absolutely. And Joyful Connections has been so instrumental in our work at the court, and I look back at the history of that and how it all came to be with I think Judge Winters had a vision, and then Leadership Ottawa County picked it up, and then it just has gone on from there. And again, I always say every year, I don't know what we would do. I can't imagine living without Joyful Connections. It was just really difficult before that. And I think Sheila started this, and when she first approached me, I thought, well, that should be interesting. And I said it was a little hard because you really had to stay on your toes those nights. And so I guess it's with some regret that we are saying goodbye. We won't be doing this anymore, but I have a feeling that whoever steps in and does that is going to have a great time, and it will be fun, and everything will continue to go very, very well for Joyful Connections. I truly hope that next year this time, or in I think it was September, October is when the event would occur, that they'll be able to do it again. But we just, I guess, are going to say goodbye to this part of our lives. There's so many things we're going to say goodbye to, I guess, as time goes on, but really appreciate the opportunity to have been able to participate in this very small way in helping Joyful Connections to keep going and to thrive and to continue for many years ahead.
Yeah, I think just as the family frenzy has grown over the years and gotten more tacky, maybe, or the X's are different.
Yeah.
I think the first year they did it, I think I was one of the X's, and we did it.
It was pretty primitive back then, right?
It was, and so it's grown. Along with that, Joyful Connections has grown tremendously as far as the facility that they're in has been remodeled, and it provides a service to the families here in Ottawa County.
Absolutely.
And it's just an organization that is needed. And I've been tickled to death to be part of the family frenzy, being the MC, working with you, Judge. It's always a hoot. It's the ball. We have fun, and it probably shows we have fun. But there's nothing wrong with that. But and I'm also very, very honored to be on the board, the board member of Joyful Connections. So
that's great.
I think, and that's been a great experience so far. So it's the whole organization is incredible what you do. And we ask, everyone support Joyful Connections. The numbers, the access information's here. We ask you to, and again, this season of Christmas is a time of giving. We ask you, everyone, to make an effort to, donate to Joyful Connections so they continue to do what they've been able to do so well for these many years that they've been in. And as far as you, Judge, I wish you very, very best in your retirement. And it's been a great experience. And like Bob Hope used to say, thanks for the memories.
Absolutely.
And, thank you so very, very much.
Well, that was great. They really have been a big part of Joyful Connections, and we thank them so much for that. Next year, big shoes to fill. I think we better start that search now.
Absolutely. Well, and in true 2020 style, nothing stays the same. Everything seems to change on at the drop of a dime or drop of a hat. I always say the same.
Not messing up your cliche.
I mess everything up. But this is such a great time, to announce that, Tammy is actually going to be taking over as interim director. I have taken a position within the county, but on behalf of the board, we are very, very excited to, invite Tammy aboard to, steer the ship. And she's going to do a fantastic job, and nobody's even going to notice that, anything's changed, because she's just been fantastic. So
thank you. And thank you to Shayna for her leadership. For the past year and a half, Shayna and I started at Joyful Connections about a month apart, and we've really, it sounds cliche, but we've been in it together for almost 3 years. So thank you, Shayna. I know you will stay in touch. I know where you live, just saying.
Yes, you do. And we have really stressed the shop local portion, because our local businesses are really the cornerstones of our community, and they do so much in our community. These are people who invest and place their businesses here to make the communities grow. And they support school districts, they support service organizations, they support agencies like Joyful Connections. When we do fundraisers, they're always the first ones to either sponsor or to give auction or raffle items. So we're really trying to give back to them, because this has been such a hard time for them. It's been hard for us because our donations are down and we haven't had fundraisers, but we also have to be mindful that our biggest supporters, our biggest cheerleaders are, facing the same hard times. So you have 2 weeks to go until Christmas. Most of them are open up until at least Christmas. You can find it on their website or their Facebook page, their hours that they're open. And again, we chose 5, but we had a million of them, maybe not a million, but,
we do not live in that big of a county.
All the way from Elmore to Genoa to Oak Harbor, Port Clinton, Lakeside Marblehead. There are so many fantastic local businesses. So please, please support them, because the stronger they are, the stronger our communities are. So, so support local.
Absolutely. And speaking of that, just speaking of sponsorships, I think I said earlier tonight that we didn't really ask our previous sponsors for anything. It's been a rough year. They were closed for a while. But we did have one sponsor for this event. It was Thrivent Financial. They are a nationwide organization. However, they do have local branches, one of which I think is in Oak Harbor. I'm sure there are others in Ottawa County. We requested a $250 grant from them, and we did receive that. So we're very thankful that has underwritten some of the costs of tonight, some of the technical stuff and a few other things, maybe some of costumes. Anyways,
let's not talk about that.
But that is one of the options if you want to give tonight and never hear Shayna and Tammy sing on Facebook ever again. That is one of the giving options tonight. So I also wanted to encourage, we've got just a little bit further to go. If you are watching us live, please share. We will be repeating this over and over and over again on Facebook and YouTube. As Shayna has said before, I don't think you've said it tonight, but we've talked about it. This is good learning lesson for our children, that if you put something on Facebook, on social media, it will be there for eternity.
I think I told Judge that earlier today.
Yes.
She's just like always going to be out there now. So
she is in a sweatshirt, which she was so quick to change out of. She was so happy to change out of that.
She was very much so.
Yes. So day number 5, back to the big city of Port Clinton for Northern Exposure Candle Company. Started as a hobby. I think I read somewhere that they were melting wax in a saucepan on their stove, and now they are huge supplier, supply candles to wineries and local businesses and Cedar Point. So I'm going to go ahead and choose that. I wish I could win it. I'm not allowed to. So, and that winner is Julie Wagner. Julie, I will be in touch with you, as I've said, at the beginning of next week. So shout out to Northern Exposure for your donation, and congratulations to Julie. We really appreciate it.
And one more thing to note is we are going to have this up. We're going to have it replaying, share away, but also know that the text to donate and the donation option on our webpage, they are going to be open until next Thursday. So you can keep donating. Your friends can donate. So just really kind of help us spread the word of the great work the Joyful Connections and the wonderful staff does. So I forgot to say that earlier. So
that's okay. And don't forget, you can drop a check in the mail. Just make sure that you say that it was for No Island, No Frenzy, so we can contribute that to that. I do know we got another $50 donation. My elf just told me over here. So thank you. So I think we're ready for one more time to Miss Kitty in the Litter.
Okay.
Watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town, Santa Claus is coming to town, Santa Claus is coming to town. Yeah, he's making a list and he's checking it twice, he's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Yeah, he sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So you better be good for goodness sake.
Better be good for goodness sake.
Yeah, you better not shout, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town, Santa Claus is coming to town, Santa Claus is coming to town. sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So you better be good for goodness sake.
Better be good for goodness sake.
You better watch out. You better not cry. Better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. 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 Merry Christmas from Miss Kitty and the Litter.
Okay, my toes were tapping then. So if that didn't get
Kind
you
of
the
back in my
Christmas
seat.
spirit, yeah, I know, a little dancing. And you that attend Oak Harbor High School probably recognize that wonderful saxophone player, Mr. Head, in the middle. But thank you so much to the Zajacs and to Mr. Head for just contributing to our holiday spirit with their musical numbers.
Oh, absolutely. And remember, you can donate by going to Joyful Connections, or you can text NINF20 to 44321. You can send a check. You could drop one off. And this will continue going through next Thursday, where Miss Tammy will be doing a live update on kind of where we ended up with this thing. I have to be honest, being the first time we've ever done anything like this, it has been a learning experience, but it's been a lot of fun. And, what a way to bring in the Christmas season.
Yes, absolutely. My elf just told me we just got another $25 donation. So thank you.
Apparently people still want us to sing on the internet. It's not going to happen.
Because no one's given that donation. Maybe they thought if it was we raised the total amount. I don't know.
I don't know.
I can promise next year I've already thought about Giving Tuesday and I'm not singing. So just stay tuned for that. Anyways, it really has been a learning experience. Shayna is definitely the mastermind IT person, so I will miss that. I'm just been along for the ride, and it really has been fun. There have been times we've been pulling our hair out, but for the first time, I think it's been great. Thank you all for watching and joining with us tonight. Hopefully in this crazy year, it's put you a little bit more into the holiday spirit. We really appreciate your support of Joyful Connections, everything we do for families in Ottawa County and beyond. We really appreciate it. So we're going to leave you now with words from our Joyful Connections Board of Directors. And I just want to say, have a very safe and happy holiday season, whatever you choose to do. It's kind of a crazy year. So
Absolutely. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
On behalf of the staff and Board of Directors of Joyful Connections,
we would like to thank you for your support,
both past and present.
With the holiday season upon us,
we want to extend our warmest holiday wishes
to you and your family.
We hope you have a very safe and happy season.
May the new year bring you peace, health, and happiness.
Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Merry Christmas.
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 and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.